What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas, especially when you're talking about unforgettable road trips. Now don't get me wrong, Las Vegas is a city that never sleeps, a neon-lit paradise with a pulse that beats to the rhythm of entertainment, vibrant nightlife, and the buzz of slot machines. But what if I told you, there's more to Vegas than the Strip? What if I told you, the real adventure begins when you hit the open road, traveling light, and exploring the natural beauty that lies just beyond the city limits? From the azure waters of Lake Havasu to the majestic peaks of Mount Charleston and the awe-inspiring grandeur of the Grand Canyon, there's a whole world waiting to be discovered. So pack your bags, but pack them light. Brace yourselves, we're about to take a wild ride around Vegas, and no, we're not talking about the roller coaster at New York Hotel and Casino. First stop, Lake Havasu, Arizona. Who knew you could find London Bridge in the middle of the desert? Yes, you heard right. A mere 2.5 hours drive from Vegas will land you in this oasis, where the original London Bridge has found its second home. Lake Havasu is a water lover's paradise, offering a plethora of activities from jet skiing to paddleboarding. And when the sun dips below the horizon, the city lights up with a vibrant nightlife that rivals the Las Vegas Strip. But before you jump in, here's a quick tip. The best time to visit is between April and October, when the weather is perfect for a dip in the lake. And while you're there, don't miss out on a boat tour under the London Bridge. So if you're looking for a splash of fun under the sun, Lake Havasu is the place to be. Next, we're off to Valley of Fire State Park. And no, you won't need a fire extinguisher. This sizzling hot destination is just an hour away from the hustle and bustle of Las Vegas. Here you'll find yourself surrounded by a landscape ablaze with vibrant red rock formations. It's as if Mars and Earth had a baby and they named it Valley of Fire. The park is not just a feast for the eyes, but also a playground for the adventurous. Hiking trails wind through the fiery terrain, leading you to some of the most astonishing views in Nevada. But remember, it's not just about looking forward, it's about looking back too. The park is home to ancient petroglyphs, a testament to the civilizations that once thrived here. But what's the secret behind this crimson landscape? Well, it's all down to geology. The park's sandstone formations are over 150 million years old, dyed red by iron oxide. That's nature's own paintbrush at work. For those who enjoy a fiery adventure, Valley of Fire State Park is a must-visit. From fiery rocks to cool waters, our next stops are Lake Mead and Boulder City. Just a swift 40-minute drive from Sin City, Lake Mead greets you with a refreshing splash of tranquility. This vast reservoir, birthed by the mighty Hoover Dam, is more than just a pretty sight. It's a paradise for water enthusiasts, offering exhilarating boating activities. So, whether you're into jet skiing, kayaking, or simply floating around on a lazy summer day, Lake Mead is your aquatic playground. But the fun doesn't stop on the water's surface. Lake Mead's stunning views are a sight to behold. Imagine expansive blue waters framed by rugged desert mountains, painting a picture so beautiful it could give the Sistine Chapel's ceiling a run for its money. Now that's a sight you won't want to miss. As we dry off from our aquatic adventures, we head over to Boulder City, just a stone's throw away from Lake Mead. This charming little city is a delightful detour from the hustle and bustle of Las Vegas. It's like stepping back in time with quaint shops, friendly locals, and a laid-back small-town vibe that's as refreshing as a mint julep on a hot summer day. And while you're in Boulder City, you simply can't miss the Hoover Dam tours. It's a marvel of modern engineering that's as impressive today as it was when it was built more than 80 years ago. Stand atop this concrete colossus and marvel at the panoramic views of Lake Mead and the Colorado River. Before we wrap up, here are a couple of travel tips. For the best views of Lake Mead, head to the Lake Mead Overlook. And when it's time to refuel, drop by the Coffee Cup in Boulder City. It's been featured on Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and serves up a mean huevos rancheros. Whether you're a water baby or a history buff, Lake Mead and Boulder City have got you covered. Ready for some more fun? Let's hit the road to Laughlin. Just an hour-and-a-half drive from Vegas, you'll find yourself in a town that's got a charm all its own. Laughlin is known for its riverfront casino scene, where the thrill of the game meets the tranquility of the Colorado River. You'll be amazed at the variety of recreational activities available here. Whether you're a fan of jet skiing, fishing, or simply enjoying a relaxing boat ride, the Colorado River has got you covered. And let's not forget about the town's unique river taxi service, which is a delightful way to explore the area. A little-known fact about Laughlin is that it was named after Don Laughlin, an Owatonna, Minnesota native who bought the southern tip of Nevada in 1964. At the time, Don was looking for a place to create a family-friendly resort, and thus, Laughlin was born. For a laid-back gaming experience by the river, Laughlin is your jackpot. From the desert heat to the winter chill, our next stop is Mount Charleston. Just a 45-minute drive from the hustle and bustle of Vegas, and you're transported into a snow-kissed wonderland. This mountainous escape is a paradise for winter sports enthusiasts. So if you're into carving up the slopes, snowboarding and skiing are the order of the day here. But Mount Charleston isn't just about the adrenaline rush. It's also a place where you can kick back and relax. With cozy mountain lodges dotting the landscape, it's the perfect place to curl up with a hot cocoa and enjoy the snowfall outside. But remember, traveling to a winter destination requires some preparation. Packing warm clothes is a must, and don't forget to check the road conditions before you set off. The weather can be unpredictable, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. Mount Charleston is the perfect winter wonderland, just a stone's throw away from Vegas. Last but definitely not least, we're heading to the grandest of them all, the Grand Canyon. A mere 4-hour drive from the neon lights of Vegas, you'll find yourself on the edge of an awe-inspiring abyss, a geological masterpiece that's been millions of years in the making. As you traverse the winding roads towards this natural marvel, keep your eyes peeled for tantalizing glimpses of the canyon, each viewpoint offering a fresh perspective on its vastness and grandeur. The Grand Canyon isn't just a feast for the eyes though, it's a playground for adventure seekers with hiking trails that wind down into the heart of the canyon, offering up-close encounters with its layered bands of red rock. And for those of you who like to live on the edge, quite literally, there's the Skywalk. This horseshoe-shaped glass bridge juts out over the canyon, offering a heart-stopping view of the abyss beneath your feet. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it's an experience like no other. Now, for a quick geology lesson, the Grand Canyon is a textbook example of erosion at its most spectacular, with the mighty Colorado River carving its way through layers of rock over millions of years. It's a sight that's humbling and awe-inspiring in equal measure, a reminder of the raw power of nature and the passage of time. A few travel tips to wrap things up. The best time to visit the Grand Canyon is in the spring and fall when the weather is mild and the crowds are thinner. And don't miss the chance to catch a sunrise or sunset over the canyon. It's a sight that will etch itself into your memory, a symphony of colors dancing over the jagged cliffs and deep ravines. When it comes to road trips from Vegas, the Grand Canyon is the cherry on top. And that, my friends, is how you take Vegas to a whole new level. We've journeyed beyond the glittering lights and bustling casinos to discover the hidden gems that lie just a short drive away. We've basked in the sun at Lake Havasu, braved the fiery landscapes of Valley of Fire State Park, and marveled at the majesty of Mount Charleston blanketed in winter snow. We've cruised down to Laughlin, soaked up the rich history of Boulder City, and stood in awe at the breathtaking expanse of the Grand Canyon. All this without lugging around heavy suitcases. Yes, traveling light has allowed us to move freely, soak up the experiences, and truly live big. It's time to bid adieu to the Las Vegas Strip for now, knowing well that the true adventure begins when we step off the beaten path. Thank you for joining us on this epic road trip. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Live Big Travel Light for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep the spirit of adventure alive.